So if you've been manifesting for some time and you've had great success with it, it's easy to look back in your life and say, hey, look, I've got proof that this works, and your faith in the law of assumption or your faith in manifestation is quite high. So you just know that even if you have some doubts, you can go back and do whatever you're doing before and it can happen for you again. But what about those people who are new to manifestation, who is brand new, who's just learning about this stuff, and you don't yet have success stories that you can rely on? Well, here's the thing. You can look at other people, you can read other success stories for inspiration, motivation, but the best teacher is to look at yourself, okay? Experience. What you have gone through personally is going to be the most effective for you because you personally have gone through it. So you know for sure it works for you. And there are a couple things you can do. First, you can test it with quote unquote small manifestations, things that you don't have much resistance to. You can manifest a free cup of coffee, a great parking spot. These seemingly small manifestations are just, or take something that is just a little bit out of the ordinary, but still very possible for your current belief systems, right? You just want to test it out little by little. And once you get success from that, because you absolutely will get success from that, and you're not doing it to get a result, you're doing it just to kind of test it out and just leave it because it doesn't really matter to you whether or not you really get it one way or another. That's what I mean by things that have low resistance, okay? And then once you get that, you're going to start having your success and proof. You're going to build upon that over and over and over again. And then you can start working on perhaps the bigger manifestations. Okay. Another way that you can do this is you can actually go back into your life and analyze who you have been in the past. I love this way because everyone has pretty much a past that they've lived through, and they can identify who they were and what the life circumstances they were living at that point in time or a little bit after that time. And oftentimes you will notice that they line up, they match very closely. Actually, not oftentimes, I'd say pretty much every single time. If you dig deep enough, you can find out what the underlying assumptions are, who that person you were being in the past, and what your life looked like around that time and a little bit after that. And you can just go through your past, and as you were growing up, you can move through that, and you can see examples of, even though you weren't consciously doing anything, unconsciously, the person who you were being, that 3D circumstance reflected, that external reality basically reflected who you were being in that moment in time. And now with manifestation, you get to consciously choose and select who you are now. That will dictate who or what circumstances and what external reality you will experience in the next moment and the next moment and the next moment. Okay? Hope this helps for all you people who are brand new to manifesting. It's real. It works. Just try it out, test it out, or even look back into your own life for some proof when you were doing it unconsciously before.